Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Nate here, and today Apple finally announced their brand new iPhone 5, which they're calling the biggest thing to happen to the iPhone since the iPhone. So let's take a look at what's new with this device here on Apple's website. We'll start off with design. So the new design is 18% thinner, 20% lighter, and takes up 12% less volume than Apple's iPhone 4S. It's also got this new two-tone colored backplate here that you can see is very reminiscent of Apple's original iPhone. The iPhone 5 also supports a bigger 4-inch Retina display, so it's still got 326 pixels per inch, and it's got a resolution of 1136 by 640. The colors have also gotten a boost with a color saturation up 44% over the iPhone 4S. So the display on this device should be quite amazing. And also, just to mention, since it does have a bigger 4-inch display, it is a little bit taller, about 9 millimeters, but it has the same width as the iPhone 4S. It'll still be really easy to hold and use on a day-to-day basis. Next up is ultra-fast wireless. So Apple is now including technology for LTE now in the iPhone 5. So you're going to be able to use it here in the United States on AT&T, Sprint, or Verizon's network. LTE I've been using on my third generation iPad and some of my Android devices, and the difference between LTE and 3G is pretty much like light and day. It makes using data that much faster, and it's a really great experience. Next is Apple's all-new A6 chip, which is supposed to give performance and graphics up to twice that of the A5 chip. So in day-to-day tasks, I don't know if you'll really notice a difference over A5, but I really hope to notice a difference in terms of graphics. So I'll have to wait and see until I get my hands on this device to see, really how great this A6 chip is. Also, in terms of battery life, it's going to get 8 hours of LTE browsing time, 8 hours of talk time, and 10 hours of video playback. Next is Apple's all-new EarPods. These are the new headphones that are going to be shipping with all of Apple's new devices that they announced today. And these are basically the new headphones that'll come with it. It'll replace the old headphones that Apple used to ship. And these are supposed to fit in your ears better. So Apple's been studying different ear types and tried to develop a headphone that would fit in ears a lot better. I know for me anyway, the headphones that Apple currently ships, or was shipping in the past, didn't fit in my ears very well, and they had a tendency to fall out when I was doing any sort of exercise. So I'm hoping these will stay in, so I'll be able to work out and still be able to wear them. And also the audio quality should be a bit better as well. Next up is the rear-facing camera, or what Apple calls the EyeSight camera. It's still got pretty much the same hardware as what you'd find with the 4S. You've still got an 8-megapixel camera with 1080p video recording at 30 frames per second. However, Apple's including some great new features like the panorama photo mode, and you'll be able to take photos while you're recording video as well. For the FaceTime camera, which is also known as the the front-facing camera, is now going to be HD resolution, so you'll be able to make 720p HD FaceTime calls, so that's pretty cool. And last but not least is Apple's all-new Lightning dock connector. You can see it's quite a bit smaller than the 30-pin dock connector that you would find on any iOS device today, and the reason Apple is doing this once again is just to save space on the inside of the device, just like they did with the Nano SIM card. You've also got the headphone jack moved here to the bottom and sort of a redesigned speaker grill there as well that should provide some better audio quality. So if you guys have any older 30-pin dock connector accessories that you still want to use with your new iPhone 5, you'll be able to purchase an adapter that Apple will sell. It's going to be it's supposed to be $29 and will be available on Apple's online store. And you can see what the cable looks like here. It's still got that USB then at the other end. And lastly then, this device of course is shipping with iOS 6 right out of the box. I've covered pretty much all of these features in my iOS 6 developer videos over the summer, so I'm not going to go over those again. It includes a lot of great stuff, so you might want to check that out if you don't know about iOS 6 yet. And so lastly, we're going to take a look at pricing here. So comparing the iPhone 5 models, they've got the iPhone 4, the 4S, and the iPhone 5. So Apple's removed of the iPhone 3GS. You won't be able to buy that anymore. But now the iPhone 4 is available for free, the 8GB model with a 2-year contract. You can get the 16GB model of the iPhone 4S for $99, and then for the brand new iPhone 5 you get the same price points with 16GB at $199, 32GB at $299, and 64GB at $399. So in terms of release date and availability, you'll be able to pre-order this device on Apple's online store starting September 14th. and it should also be available at AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon's websites, and then the device will officially go on sale on September 21st. So all in all, I'm really impressed with this device. Apple's pretty much upgraded every aspect of the iPhone from the 4S to the iPhone 5. However, the event itself was a little bit disappointing to me because all the rumors and the leaks that we've seen from tech websites pretty much showed us everything that we were going to see at this event today, so there weren't really any big surprises. So let me know what you guys think about this phone in a comment down below. Let me know if you guys are thinking about picking it up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.